What is up? I am back making second channel content. This is probably going to be the first video of the year that you guys see. So welcome back. I hope you guys enjoyed your holiday. I hope you guys, ate a lot of food, got what you wanted. For those who don't celebrate, Christmas, I hope that you just, got to spend some time with family during your break. So yeah, let's jump right into this. I don't know, I titled the video, obviously, things that I don't like or things that I hate, something along those lines. But yeah, sometimes I just find myself pondering, like, yo, I really don't like this. I really don't like that. Why do I put up with this? And I made a little list of things that kind of bother me. Not like a whole lot, like I don't have a disdain for these things. It's just stuff that I really don't enjoy. Some of these might get a little hot, like these takes might get a little hot, so I don't know, content warning maybe. I don't know. But yeah, first thing I want to talk about, and these kind of revolve around like anime, but some things don't, so stay tuned. But the first thing is cosplaying. For some reason, I really don't like the idea of people cosplaying. I don't know why. It's just kind of weird because, like, I know some people do it for money, right? People do it for, that kind of money, the hot, spicy money. But I feel like that kind of fills a certain niche that I really don't like. Like I enjoy anime just for the anime itself. Like I don't find myself hyper fixating on any specific characters. Despite me having a Deku keychain, despite me having a Deku plush, despite me having a Deku figure on my desk sitting next to me. Let me just tell you right now, those are all things that were gifted to me. Every single one of them. So don't even come for me. Yeah, but like, despite me having all of these like Deku things, like I don't think I would just like on a random Tuesday, like, yo, I'm gonna go on Amazon, buy a Deku wig, buy a UA uniform, and just dress up as Deku in my room for about 20 minutes. Like that would never cross my mind. Like it just feels weird to me. It just feels like completely unnatural. Like why are these characters coming into reality? I feel like the point of watching these shows is because like it isn't real. So like I don't know. I'm getting weirdly philosophical and I don't like it. So yeah, I think the next thing I do want to talk about is hyperfixations. And I don't know. I really don't like people. Like, you know those kind of people. And I think I know those kind of people because I was one of those people who, like, just really liked one or two shows. Because I used to be that way with Naruto in middle school. Like, Naruto is a top 3 anime for me. Like, it changed my life. For the better or for worse, I'll let you be the judge of that. But yeah, I used to think that Naruto was like the best piece of fiction. Everybody should watch it, and like nothing could come close to Naruto. But I kind of like soon grew out of that phase, that phase of my life when I watched an anime that was a million times better, My Hero Academia. But like even so, as like an adult, I feel like I don't really like hyper fixate on some things because like I don't know. It's just kind of like, what's the point? Like I like something, and I feel like it caps out once I reach like a certain level. Like, and I feel like people have like a excuse me, my bad. People have like a higher like threshold for like liking something, and I think that's kind of like, okay, I don't know if I'd be friends with you, but you like what you like, so who am I to judge? I think the best example of what I was trying to say just now is like the female Gojo fans and the male Makima fans. Like you know those kind of people. Like those are the kind of people I'm talking about. Like I think having a general interest in stuff, like being really like a real fan of it is okay. But then like if you're posting daddy's home edits, if you're calling Makima mommy, like you get what I'm trying to say. Like it's weird. It's really off-putting. And I really hope I don't give off that kind of vibe now with My Hero Academia, because I really like the show. But then I'm not going around campus saying My Hero Academia is the best show ever. I need you guys to watch it. Everybody on this campus needs to watch it. And that kind of leads me on to my next thing, which is weeb clothing. And I talked about weeb clothing and weeb merchandise in a video, and I think now sitting on that video, I don't think about it that much, but when I do see like weeb clothing, I kind of like I have a bit of a different like view on it, a different opinion. So I saw a TikTok recently, and it was this lady talking about quote unquote anti-weeb clothing, and for some reason it just really pissed me off using that terminology, using that set of words, because like why does something have to be like anti-weeb? You know, like I feel like you're already wearing the clothing, so it's like no matter what you do, no matter how it looks, you're still a fucking weeaboo. So yeah, like I just feel like any anime merch, I wouldn't say all anime merch is terrible. I say like a good 75% of anime merchandise is horrendous. But even so, like that good 25 is like, okay, it looks good, but you're still a weeb. Like, it's no like, you can't be like a subtle weeaboo. I don't think that actually exists, you know? Because like, I feel like anybody who watches anime just has to like they're just bursting at the seams to talk about it. Whether it be like about Attack on Titan, Chainsaw Man, JoJo's, what's the new one now? Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like Jujutsu Kaisen has been getting such a weird fan base, such a normie fan base, and it's weird because like it wasn't like this about a year ago. So where did all these people come from? And I'm not saying that like people like I'm not a type of person to gatekeep anymore. Like if you like a show, you like a show. Like I'm still gonna enjoy it whether you like it or not. But I feel like there's such a influx of people storming into the Jujutsu Kaisen community, and it's just like it is weird. It's weird interacting with people knowing that you watch Jujutsu Kaisen as well, but you're posting Gojo edits, you know? Like I like Jujutsu Kaisen. Like you probably seen this gameplay right now. I'm playing as Gojo. But like I feel like I can't talk to certain people, especially online. Like if I spark a conversation about Jujutsu Kaisen online, I feel like that's a recipe for disaster, you know? Like I talked about the Mappa anime and people were pissed off. And of course I apologize at the end of the next video, kind of like jokingly, but I still meant what I said, and some of the information I will admit was a little wrong, but I feel like my points still kind of stand, and people really don't like when I talk about something they like and it doesn't really, like I'm pointing something out that is quote unquote bad, and they take it as a personal like, oh, you're a fucking idiot. And I don't mean it that way. When I point something out, I mean like, hey, this just isn't as good as maybe people think. People are just kind of like blinded by how much they like something, you know? I feel like that's another thing that I really kind of cringe at, when people say like, oh, gaming anime was so much better back in the day, back in the golden age. You guys just wouldn't understand, these new gen anime watchers. I got called a new gen anime watcher in one of my videos, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? I saw this guy, he was talking about how different shows that got reboots are like, the reboots are always bad, and it just came off as like just really butthurt, because like, okay, you don't have to watch, for example, Teen Titans Go and Teen Titans. He was like, oh, they bitchified this show. I hate this show. Do I really need to say more? And it's like, dude, nobody's forcing you to watch Teen Titans Go, and people obviously, like, the show's been going on for so long because people like it. It's just not what you're used to. And I'm sure that if I were to go back and watch Teen Titans, like, I'm sure there was stuff I could point out and be like, yo, this really isn't as good as I thought it was. And I feel like that happens a lot when you know, I go back and watch stuff, I kind of glamorize like the good parts of something, but then it's like okay, this really wasn't like all that, you know, like it's like as much like let me explain this phenomenon. Like I'll go back and watch Naruto openings all the time. I love the Naruto openings. They're just so good, and it's like bits and pieces of the show, and like you can kind of like remember what's going on when you watch a certain opening. So it's like, oh, I remember this opening 13, that's when the war arc was happening and Naruto got his QB form. And going back and watching, I guess, that part of the show, you just think, yo, some of these episodes are piss, you know? So it's like, oh, sorry, I hit my desk. I think it's just all based on perspective, and like you really don't remember like how good or bad something is until you actually like go back and play it, you know, or watch it in this case. Sorry. Like I remember playing, my girlfriend, she has a 3DS, and I used to have the same exact model 3DS. It was a black original 3DS. I remember playing it so much when I was a kid, and when I play hers, it's like, dude, this is such a shitty experience. Like, of course it was good back then, but like now it's like there's so many like better means of playing a game. I know there are 3DS exclusives and whatnot, but like there's so many better means of playing this game that I don't know, like it just wasn't as good as I remember, you know? I feel like people should take that approach when watching like old shows or playing old games, or just remembering stuff that was quote unquote better back in the day, but now it's kind of like shitty. You know, you get what I'm saying? Okay, so I think this video is getting a little long, so we're gonna do some quick fire things that I despise, things that I don't like. Fuck, nigga, that's the shit I don't like. Let's see. The guy from Persona 5. What's his name? Mishima. I think that's his name. The guy with the blue hair. I fucking hate that guy. Low top Jordan 1s. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory if you watch these videos. Styrofoam. I really don't like Styrofoam. And the Boston Celtics. I don't like Jason Tatum. So yeah, I think that's about it. The Pistons won, so get your free Wingstop. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't have any more things to talk about, and I hope you guys did enjoy this video. So thank you for watching. I hope you get some pretty consistent output on this channel. I do want to start streaming. Like, that is one of my big goals this year, to at least stream on this channel or stream on Twitch. Most likely this channel. And yeah, like I really want to start like doing some like a lot more variety content on this channel. I think that's really what I made it for, because you know, it's just a jumble of random videos on here. But yeah, I would say look out for that this year. I want to say like around February. I do want to play Cuphead. That's one thing I wanted to play for a very long time, and I just never got around to playing it. So I do want to play that on stream, and I do want to just react to some videos and stuff like that. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed. You know, see you soon, and thanks for watching again. Bye.